Boise State Esports Halloween Smash Bros. Tournament. I believe that Supersonic ended up winning that match that we were watching, so good for him. Living up to the name, Supersonic on Supersonic. I mean, I don't actually think Sonic can go that fast. I think he overinflates his speed stat. I think it's a little bit too high. It's not real. This is where you'd take it over. You're just going to sit there and look at me, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. I think I've officially lost it. It took me this long, but I finally got there. All right, but moving forward in the bracket, we've seen some really good games come out so far, and we have seen some games that were a little bit one-sided. It does look like we're going to see Bacon going up against Starmus, two favorites to win here. I mean, Bacon did really well last game. I got to hand it to Bacon. Personally, I like my Bacon a little crispy, and I mean, he was showing it off. I mean, he plays Piranha Plant and Ridley, two characters with fire, so maybe he likes a little bit crispy bacon too. He's a crispy bacon connoisseur. I mean, obviously not burnt. It has to be like that perfect mix. But Starmus has proven himself to be quite the opponent, especially in the PEC and Mountain West matches that we have watched currently on the stream, and he's showing it up to Starmus right now. Lots of damage coming out. But unfortunately, a lot of it does seem to be on Bacon. Starmus, he's more of an eggs and sausage enjoyer. He doesn't really like bacon, and that's why he just took the spiky ball from him. The down smash does come through. It does get the super armor, so it's going to be really hard to knock him out of it. However, even with all that damage piling onto Starmus, it's not really going to allow for anything really substantial to come out of it. Bacon doing a lot of damage. Starmus really quick to reciprocate. Oh, gets bitten from behind by Bacon. And Starmus put on the back foot a little bit, looking to get something in there, capitalize on that 123% he's got Bacon at. However, Bacon is not going down without a fight. He is really wanting to keep it on there. However, good forward air out of Starmus is going to put Bacon off the stage. Bacon looking for a little bit of revenge. He didn't like what Starmus said about his favorite breakfast food. He didn't like him saying that eggs were better. He's like, no, you got to have bacon. It's hearty protein, unlike eggs. And a good chomp comes through. Starmus at 151%, but Bacon unable to find the kill from off stage. He's able to get right back on, but Starmus doing a good ledge guard, keeping him off the stage. Forward air pushes him onto the ledge, and he's not quite able to read the attack. And as Starmus throws Bacon off stage once again, misses the spike, and Bacon getting a ton of damage on the recovery. Starmus still looking for that kill confirm. Bacon at a really good spot to get KO'd here, and Starmus is going to find it. Unfortunately for Bacon, he just has not been able to find a strong enough attack until now. Starmus unable to dodge, or dodge forever. Starmus did dodge quite a few attacks from Bacon, and still is continuing to do it, but Bacon's starting to find his footing a little bit more, starting to find his potting, because, you know, he's plant. He can't really, he doesn't have feet. I'm trying to say he doesn't have feet. Or I guess I could say he found his roots. I don't like that one. But Starmus looking to finish it out. He needs to finish it out here, especially with all the damage that he's taking, up to 82%. He's got a lead on Bacon, but if Bacon keeps doing that much damage and getting him up to this spot, it might be really hard for him to really find anything worthwhile. Bacon, with the spiky ball, once again throws it up. Bacon making a lot of room for himself, but Starmus is able to get right back onto it. All the spiky balls he's throwing, all the poison gas he's using just gets eaten up by the projectile eating abilities of Rosalina. And just has not really been able to find the killing blow. A good forward throw comes through, misses the down special, and that is going to be a game for Starmus, putting him 1-0. I can see someone is a man of culture, playing Ace Attorney. Great game. Moving into Mata. It does look like it's going to be Mata versus Goki's. Teammate versus teammate. Snake versus Greninja. Tournament organizer versus tournament player. And it does look like Goki's did take the initial advantage. In this matchup, we do see that Snake does have a bit of an advantage in it. Just being able to play a little bit farther away, hitting a little bit harder, and making it a lot harder for Greninja to really get up close and personal. Goki's finding a really good C4, taking Mata down to 77%. And Mata's not really able to find very much out of it as well. Goki's looking to really just finish it out. Isn't really finding much, though. He's kind of getting put on the back foot. Mata doing a good job at spacing him out. Greninja manages to get the throw. Forward throw, almost off stage, but Of course, Gokis has a great recovery. It's not enough, though, and the grenade is going to backfire miserably and throw him off stage. Mata still looking to press the advantage. He is up in percentage, though. Gokis only at 0%, has a lot more percent to play with than Mata does, especially because Gokis is a little bit heavier. He can take a little bit more punishment. Greninja can, just like I was saying. Good up smash out of Gokis is going to take Mata down to their last stock. Gokis just has to hold on a little bit longer, and he will take this round. Mata looking to start something off, but Gokis is just playing around him. He's dancing. Yeah, someone tell this man to take some flamenco lessons for how he's dancing around the opponent. Big hits out of Gokis into Mata, not really finding a whole lot out of it afterwards. Both these players are at around the same percentage point. However, Gokis has an extra stock to work with, and Mata knows it. They realize that they need to really force his hand. Gokis is holding the cards close to his chest, and Mata needs to see behind the visor. If you get what I'm saying, see what his cards are in order to make his next move, and that's going to be his move. Gokis unfortunately folded with 3 kings, and Mata only had 2 2s. That is exactly what he needed in order to even things up. Still up in percent, however, if he gets another thing like that, Gokis is going to be in a world of hurt. Mata taking a lot of damage, unable to really start off a good combo on Gokis. A little bit of a tag from the air, but the grenade's going to throw him off his combo. Another grenade is going to put Greninja into the red, and that's going to be a bad spot to be in if you're a lightweight player. Of course, all lightweight players know that once you get to 100%, it's pretty much over unless you're playing against another lightweight. But against Snake, you're just at a really big disadvantage. A single grenade hits you, a single C4 slips under your notice, a single up smash comes through, and you're as good as dead, but not Mata. Good DI manages to keep him alive. However, we're still seeing that same problem of being way too high in percent. He needs to get something here. Snake really needs to find it. Greninja needs to find it even more. The grenade blows up in Gokis' face, and no one's going to find the stock quite yet. Quick water break as the fire keeps blowing up. As this game continues to go on, has us all sweating. The down air manages to bounce him off the stage. However, Mata's going to live. The grenade manages to circle back to stage. I could not have expected that, but an up air from Mata is going to close it out, taking this round. What round was that, Mata? That was round 1, so he's starting it out good. He's starting it out with a win. That's what you want to see. Looking back towards that Starmie's Bacon game, we see him at 1-1 at the same percent, only off by 1. However, Bacon finding himself on the back foot against Starmie's at 60%. Needs to find it here. Needs to pull off a Mata-style comeback. As you know, Bacon, we believe in you. As a Bacon enjoyer, you got this, man. I'm totally biased for Bacon, and I shouldn't be saying that because I am a caster. But Bacon, he's gonna win it. I'm gonna be glazing Bacon. I think Bacon's gonna win this one. I mean, just look at that great play out of Bacon. But unfortunately, the Luma comes out of nowhere. Yeah, with Starmus having that Luma, it's going to be a lot harder for Bacon. And it does look like I finally got a co-caster. I'm no longer talking to myself. Who do I have here at the desk?
This is Bluka.
All right, we got Bluka. Oh yeah, you had that great game against Boss, correct?
I did.
Yeah, unfortunately for Bacon, Starmus is going to win. And well, welcome, Bluka. My name is Bryce. I'm the hoster for tonight.
Nice
and
to meet you.
So far, we've had some really good games. I mean,
oh yeah, for sure.
Just taking a look at this Mata Snake game. Or Mata versus Gokis. 2 players on the BSU roster who have proven themselves in a lot of games. Mata just very closely taking that first round.
Yeah, no, that was so close. I can't believe the up tilt and the down air didn't kill. That was crazy.
Yes, that's just kind of the risky run when you play against light characters, though. I mean, we've seen it in a lot of different instances, how they just live off of stuff that they have no right to live. But it always makes for the most entertaining games when stuff like that happens, though. I mean, you have 2 players who are really good at what they do, and you can definitely tell Goki's on the back foot, and he's going to lose the first stock of the match. Mata, not wanting to let the same thing happen twice. He's not going to let it get that close again.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Mata almost just like dash attacked into the C4. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how anybody plays against Snake. I have a good friend who plays Snake, and I can never see the C4. And I mean, it's partially because my vision sucks, but I mean, it's also just this tiny little thing. I mean, just look at where it was under Mata, just right below the shield. One wrong move, and that's a stock taken. And as the grenade launcher just comes through. And he read the substitute!
But he turned the missile around last second, so it didn't send out. That's unfortunate for Gokis.
Yeah, Mata doing a little bit of damage here and there. Not really able to finish, not really able to get him up. Mata, though, is able to stay alive, disregarding the heavy attacks from Gokis.
Yeah, it feels like Gokis is hitting him with everything but the kill moves, which is so unfortunate here.
Yeah,
because
I feel like
Greninja is like definitely not one of those characters you want to give rage.
Yeah, lots of damage coming through from both sides. However, Goki's at a significant disadvantage, opting to take the higher recovery, looking for even just one attack to close this out. And he's going to find it with the dash. No, he's not.
Do it. He's got to start going for bigger moves.
He's got to break it down. Hit the cardboard box.
Will take the stock there.
Yep, there it goes.
That is very good, but I don't know. I never really count Snake out because he does like crazy damage and he can just run away so good.
That's true. Also, I mean, his whole kit is basically based around running away. However, Mata's not going to take nearly as long to take the stock as Gokis goes down very early on.
This is where it's hard because Greninja is very slippery. So when they get a lead and they can play for time, it's so difficult.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it right here. Just look at how fast Mata can move from stage end to stage end, just dodging grenades. Unable to dodge the second one. However, you don't really need to dodge them all, as long as you dodge enough to keep yourself below that threshold where Snake is able to just mollywop you. But I mean, I guess if Gokis was unable to find it up until around 200%, Mata has a lot of room to play with.
Good combo. Getting a second up air. Not going to kill, but that is no... Okay, so...
Yeah, so that will be game 2.
That is Gokis SDing, and I think that is the set. Okay.
Yeah, that is a Mata win.
Very unfortunate way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched our if you watched their plays in the Mountain West and the PEC, Mata is definitely the better of the two. However, this is a really interesting one because they play very different. Mata and Gokis. One really likes to run away. Gokis actually plays a lot more Greninja, and I'm surprised, or not Greninja. He plays a lot of Joker, and he mostly plays that on LAN. And I'm a little bit surprised he didn't bring it out today.
Yeah. So lately he has been trying to pick up the Snake. I know it for sure covers some matchups because, I don't know, with our like top players, it's like Joker doesn't do too great into a lot of the matchups. It's very like explosive. But I think Snake's a good choice. We're actually kind of in a Snake renaissance. We have a lot of players picking up Snake right now. Yeah,
from what I've also seen, Snake is also a lot better online as well. I mean,
for
it's just grenade,
it's
rocket
so
launcher,
hard.
mortar, grenade,
can't react
grenade,
to any of
rocket launcher, mortar.
Yeah.
It's just the same 4 buttons used over and over with a dash attack to finish it out. However, there's an art to it. It's like watching Duck Hunt. It's like never, you're just spamming B and it's working out for you. It's, what are you doing?
It's for sure like super tactful. Like you can't just like throw it out. You have to like play around like your grenade timers. It's for sure cool to see. It's not cool to fight, but it's very cool to see. I do like watching Snake. Yeah,
to be fair, I struggle into just about everybody equally, so I have no room to judge. However, watching Snake is always a treat. Unless it's a Snake mirror.
Oh my god, no, oh.
I have had a Snake mirror last 10 minutes before.
Oh wow.
And it went to sudden death.
Oh wow.
It was a game. It was the closest thing that I could liken it to is that one game of Brawl where it was the Falco and the Fox. Yeah, it's a fun thing to watch one person play, but watching 2 people play the same game. Mirror matchups are always a little odd though, because like you have an idea of what both of them are going to do, but how are they going to do it?
Yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of characters like kind of struggle against what they do because that's like, I don't know, you see it a lot in the Dittos where it's like not always the better player wins, but like who's like more comfortable in the Ditto for sure.
Yeah, and I do think that that definitely comes into play, and it's something that you need to sort of watch out for. I know Supersonic had a game relatively recently against another Olimar player, and that one was just confusing because it's like who's his who's. I mean, we both have 2 purple Pikmin. And there's 4 of them running around the screen. It's like, did somebody have 3? Does one person only have 1? Where's the collar on these things?
Yeah. No, literally, like, how do you tell which Pikmin is which?
I'm a little surprised they don't have, like, the arrow that's above them. Like that little colored arrow that's on top of a lot of things, like for items. I know we don't play with items. I think that for stuff like this, we kind of should because it would be kind of funny. Like,
it could be funny, but I feel like items give too much of an inherent advantage to whoever's holding it. Like, I don't know. Some of them are okay, but there's like some crazy strong items in this game.
Oh, you're losing? Here's a home run bat.
Yeah, home run
here's
bat,
here's
maybe
a
like
hammer.
a master ball, whatever you want.
Or actually, here's a hammer. Jokes on you. It's actually a fake hammer, so you're just hitting someone with a stick.
True, and you just lose access to your double jump, and you gotta run.
What would be funny is if it was just hammers and
Ooh,
it was just like
okay.
the regular and the fake hammer. But moving on, Supersonic going up against Kazuya. Definitely a weird matchup for Olimar. Yeah, big damage with a lot of big damage potential. But Supersonic taking the lead very early, already up
Yeah.
to 50% for ID Melee.
This is something Olimar is very good at, just playing that poke game, throw your Pikmin, kind of sit back, let them do the damage, and wait for them to like make a bad move. It's for sure something. Oh, that was a good up B.
Oh yeah, but with Kazuya already up to 100%, he's got his meter, and that is
Yeah.
not what you want to see, especially if you're within grab range.
Oh,
ID
but
Melee
that's gonna be an
misses the
SB,
recovery.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goes for the side B, but if you miss, you can only use either one up B or one side B with Kazuya. You can't use both.
That makes sense. I mean, he's already got one of the strongest ones in the game. A good grab from
Yeah.
Supersonic is already bringing ID Melee.
Oh, this is not a
very
setup you
high.
want to fight. Double purple is like notoriously like very difficult to deal with. Olimar just turns like lethal. Oh,
but the
that's gonna be
grab.
the rage drive. Not killing, but 45% tacked on just for a grab. Pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like, whoa, 50% be upon ye. And
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like, it's not awesome to fight, but it's a cool animation.
yeah, it's a fun mechanic, and
Yeah.
it almost makes up for Kazuya having a very bad horizontal mobility. Not so much vertical. I mean, for a fighting game character, he has one of the better mobilities in the game. I mean, he's got wings. I'd hope he does. But that's not going
Yeah.
to stop him from getting launched off the top left side of the blast zone as Supersonic continues to just lay on the damage.
Ooh, tries to go for the F smash. A little antsy there, just wanting Olimar, you know, get a stock, maybe see what you can do. But we're not really seeing too many like crazy Kazuya combos, which for sure is something you've got to do.
I mean,
beat Olimar.
he hasn't really been given a chance to do very many of the combos, though. I
Yeah.
mean, every time he starts, it's, whoa, purple Pikmin in the face or yellow Pikmin right on the wings, and it's really hard to get that started. But with
Yeah.
Rage Drive already built up, Supersonic is going to have to play a little bit careful if he wants to keep that stock, and I think that's
that is
safe to
gonna
say
be
it's
the rage
gone.
drive. Taking the stock, little pop off actually after the one stock.
Oh, Supersonic's going to have to play carefully, and he's gone.
And that is going to be the blue Pikmin up throw, taking the stock, and that's Supersonic getting game one.
Yeah, I've talked with Supersonic quite a bit, and he was very offended when I said that blue Pikmin were useless, and he had
No,
to.
they're very good.
Yeah, he had to correct me there that they are the better ones for up throws, and they're pretty good. And
Yeah,
you know
so-
what? I can't say he's wrong. I have
Yeah.
to say that I was wrong there, and I apologize for calling blue Pikmin useless.
Yeah, so how they work is if Olimar grabs you and it's the blue Pikmin in front, all of the throws get stronger. So it's like that's how you get your kill throw with Olimar is with a blue Pikmin.
Yeah, moving on, it's going to be Starmies,
Ooh,
and
Rosalina Pichu.
I know it's not Rat. I know that's not his name.
And that is going to be boss.
It's Boss. Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't quite remember the name.
No,
Thank
that's
you for
okay.
that.
It happens.
Yeah.
This is,
I love the name Rat, though. I think that's very funny, especially for the character he plays.
yeah. This is a weird matchup. I play a little bit of Rosa, so I know a little bit what's going on. Starmies is one of our new players for sure. Doesn't really come to too many brackets, but he's not awful.
Yeah,
He's
yes,
pretty good.
Starmies is really kind of a wild card because no one really knows. I mean, Rosalina doesn't come up that often.
No,
from what
I
I've
think
seen.
she's the least played character in the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, Rosalina's just kind of odd because you essentially have two hitboxes. You have your
Yeah, kinda.
you have your Luma and you have the Rosalina herself, and a lot of people don't really know how to play around it, but a lot of people also know how to take advantage of it as well. Luma is
Yeah.
incredibly squishy, but not nearly as squishy as Boss as he gets punched
no,
right
that
in the
border
face
was
off the
super
map.
strong. Pichu is so light, but you know what else is strong? That down smash, killing off the top. Fun fact, down smash is invincible.
Huh, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that till a while ago, but it's like oh, is the Thunder gonna kill? No, gets the second hitbox.
Almost is able to cheese out a second stock, though. That would be the second time that it has happened in this tournament, but
Yeah.
unfortunately for him, the cheese was moldy, inedible, some may say.
True.
I mean, depending on who you ask, because I know some cheeses you actually have to let mold, but I'm going to let the cheese wizards
Ooh.
figure that out. But Boss is going to take that second stock
Yeah.
as Starmies is threatening
Oh, the Luma rapid
yeah.
jab actually hitting above Rosalina and pushing the Pichu into it. And F smash almost killed across the stage.
Oh no, Luma, no.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
Luma's back. There we go.
So how it works is when Luma's off stage, it has 3 jumps, but if you press neutral B, it'll just fly back to you. Yes, you can always recall it. That's one of the big things with Rosa is knowing when and when not to detether that Luma. And Starmie's sure is playing around it very good. But this is kind of the issue with Rosa. That disadvantage is pretty bad, and now that you don't have Luma, getting the kill is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, you lose a lot of that damage potential, especially with Starmie's getting taken up really high.
Oh,
in
and that is going to be the
boss.
spike.
Going to be
This
spiked.
is doable.
This is very doable, especially if Boss continues to miss shots as well. That percentage is ticking up, and Starmie's doesn't even have to lift a finger, or I guess push a finger down, because that's how inputs work. But
this is kind of hard for Rosalina here. Very light character. You don't really want to lose your Luma here. Oh, wow.
yeah, you don't want to lose
Up
the
throw
Luma.
thunder?
However, with
No.
Rat, or with the Boss playing the Rat, it's going to be really hard. It's hard enough to hit him, let alone dodge the attacks.
What we just saw was also like another big factor of Rosa. Oh my god, is he dead? Okay, no.
No, not quite.
That was close.
Boss does manage to get right back on stage, but with a back throw, that's going to
Back
send him
throw,
up a little
sending
bit
into
higher.
disadvantage. This is where Rosalina is very strong, very good at covering the ledge.
I mean, yeah.
He wants that back air. Oh
Yeah,
my
or
gosh.
he wants that. He wants
Luma
that
down air
spike
just
bad.
killed.
Oh no, he's
and
not
that is
able to
gonna
get
be Boss
back.
Messing
Starmie's.
up the up B. That is Starmie's with a pretty good comeback, actually. That was pretty good.
Was that round 1? Okay, that was round 1.
Okay.
Starmie's manages to take the lead, and Supersonic also looks like he won his matchup as well. Even with the Luigi swap, Goki's going into losers bracket, facing up against Mari, the first person that we saw in the tournament run today, giving him a run for his money for the looks of things.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. The up tilt killed. We are very lucky, or Goki's is lucky at least, that he was lower percent and that C4 did not also take him out. That would have been very unfortunate.
Yeah, almost got taken down as well right off the get-go with some grabs from Mari, but
Charging the up smash, maybe trying to call out a jump, but it doesn't have the best horizontal range, so it wasn't able to connect.
yeah, but with that vertical range, it makes that covering that jump a lot easier. You have a lot more room for mistake compared to a lot of things, but the spot dodge is not going to last nearly as long as Goki's would have liked. But
Yeah, and forward air is going to take the stock. Not something you really see too much, Palu killing with forward air.
yeah, but it's not. I bet it's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one for most Palutena players. But explosions once again going off, doing about as much damage to
good C4
Goki's
there,
as they do to Mari. Palutena doing a good job of just staying above him, not really letting the explosions get to him. However, Mari isn't able to dodge all of them as grenades continue to fly and big damage gets thrown off, and Mari really getting thrown off their game.
Oh,
how
did that hit? That was up tilt,
or up tilt. I messed it up. I mean,
No, it's okay.
to be fair, they're all him kicking in a direction, and I should be able to get it that way because, of course, he's going to kick up for up smash.
No,
But
his up smash is where he shoots the missile up.
Oh yeah.
His up tilt is just where he kicks up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be it because that has the mortar. But Starmie's once again finding himself at a little bit of a disadvantage against Boss.
Is going to switch to Young Link here. Now, something that we're going to see more for sure is Rosalina's down B is a very good projectile neutralizer. That's going to be a big part of this matchup because Young Link typically likes to sit back, throw projectiles, play kind of safe.
Although, the one issue with that is that Starmie's can only deflect one projectile at a time, and it has a pretty significant animation as well. And with Young Link being able to throw boomerangs, arrows, bombs, just so much stuff at you, you can block one, but can you block everything is the real question.
Because so how her down B works is it's not a reflector, but she'll absorb the projectile around her. So
oh, wait! He just let him back on the stage!
Getting Sour Spot, though, not going to send off this bottom like Starmie's probably wanted. Tries to call out a projectile, but does get punished for it.
But is able to get right back on stage.
True, yeah.
He would be up a stock right now if he did not keep that.
And that is down smash, catching the recovery from Boss.
He's able to get it, but he could have got it a lot sooner without taking a lot of that damage in the process, and that's going to lead to Boss taking a stock early in his
Tries to roll
percentile.
through that up smash there, but you have to watch out for that third hit.
It manages to grab one of the bombs, doesn't really find anything out of it. However, the aerials are doing a lot of damage. Boss finding an opening is going to start
good
going
combo,
for it.
But you know, got a little too busy hitting the Luma, forgot about Rosalina. That's one of the big things you got to watch for in this matchup.
You can shoot the Luma all you want, but in the end, it's not going to do anything to Rosalina.
Yeah.
Yeah, up air, up special from Boss, looking to find just something
Good down
to
air,
start stuff. But
what is Starmie's gonna do here versus Young Link? You definitely gotta slow it down without your Luma. Rosalina herself isn't too good offensively. Oh, the down air, almost sending off the top.
yeah, manages to get Luma back just in time, but up air is going to threaten the stock, isn't going to quite find it. Starmie's jumping over a little bit of a dangerous spot to play against Young Link with really good anti-air options. However, Starmie's is able to just stay afloat.
Yeah.
Boss not really able to find much, even with his projectiles, just shooting projectiles, looking for something, and he's going to find a few hits here and there, but none of it's really going to kill. The biggest kill option that he has with his projectiles is going to be that bomb and maybe the boomerang if it gets up high enough, but if he can't hit anything, that's a whole other problem entirely.
Yeah. For sure, one of the big things here is to watch out for those projectiles, because every single one of them can combo into a kill move. So if you're Starmies, you definitely gotta be a
Yeah, that's
jumping over a lot, and Boss for sure was catching on to that.
Yeah, you can't keep doing the same thing against a Young Link. They adapt and they overcome very, very, very fast, and Boss really putting that to good use. However, Starmie's not going to let the opportunity slip by. Isn't going to do it before taking any damage though.
Ooh, reads the air dodge and gets a nice little string, but tries to hit the Luma, but Luma ends up clanking it out.
Ooh, isn't able to stop the arrow though, and that's going to bring Starmie's up to 77. 77 to 0, not the spot you want to be in against a Young Link, especially one that can deal a ton of damage like this one. Manages to absorb 2 of the projectiles, but isn't able to find the third.
That was a good call out, charging it a little longer. There is a little bit of lag on that down B for Rosa, so if you think she's going to do it, you for sure can hit her for it.
Yeah, Starmie's just hasn't really been able to find an opening, but
good
Boss
combo,
is finding
but
tons of them.
Boss's counter pick is actually hurting him right now. We've seen a lot. Oh, good kill. Yeah.
I mean, that works.
Yeah, I guess it works out.
Yeah, I mean, Boss taking that very convincingly, that third stock, and I feel like Starmie's is going to struggle a lot more into this Young Link now that his mannerisms are kind of exposed. He likes to jump around a lot. He likes to go over. He likes to shield. And Young Link can take advantage of that, and especially if you can't get in close up and personal.
Yeah, I wonder what counter pick we're going to see from Starmies, because it felt like with the stage being very open, there wasn't like a lot of room to play how he was wanting to above, but maybe if we see like a stage with platforms, we'll see Rosalina just sit under it more.
I'd imagine with this being match point that we go to something like a battlefield. We go small battlefield, big battlefield, doesn't really matter as long as it has the platforms to work with. I doubt we're going to see anything other than a battlefield stage. I could be wrong. I very often am. However, I think that's the best course of action, especially for a Rosalina one trick.
Yeah, especially because
Yoshi?
Well, we're going Yoshi Young Link on Kalos. Not really what either of us were expecting.
Man thinks he's Amsa. Not really going the way that he would have expected, though. Boss taking an early advantage in percent. Lots of damage coming through. Just not really late enough in the game to make any really big plays. However, Boss taking that early advantage, already up to 80% for Starmies.
Good down air. Getting a string here, but no. Up air doesn't combo right now. Good nair. Oh, reads the
big
rolling
damage
with that
out of
F
Starmies.
smash. Tries to catch him with the egg, but doesn't end up finding it. Goes for the 2-frame, but I think I like this Yoshi pick more. Rosalina Young Link isn't like too bad, but it for sure can be difficult on these more open stages. So I think I agree with the counter pick.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that he picked
that
Kalos in the beginning, just to begin with. However, it does seem to be working out just a little bit before him. However, Boss is making a lot bigger advantage of that with the damage that he's racking up. Starmie is taking a lot of damage, but he does have the potential to really end Young Link's first stock there, just barely missing.
Just saw Yoshi's double jump armor come through. If Yoshi double jumps, he can armor through any move that he's hit with. As long as it's weak enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anything. A final smash will probably
anything.
take him out of it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, Boss taking a lot of damage. The egg throws.
Trying the egg snipe, but Boss actually comes up with the up B. Nice little sneak attack there from the ledge. Oh, that hit. That was a little bit weird looking.
Yeah, he just...
It looked like the move was kind of over.
It looked like he already had it out, and it just hit the hurt box, and it was like, oh, yeah, we'll give it to you, and then Boss managed to take it. However, even with such high percent, Starmies has not really been able to find the finishing move. Just everything is either being shielded or dodged entirely, but there it goes.
There we go. Up smash, gonna beat out the Young Link forward air there. This is for sure, I think I like this more. Yoshi, definitely a more aggressive character than Rosalina. Very good into zoners, I think.
Yeah, just run them down before they can get their stuff really set up and good to go. However, with Young Link having enough stuff that kind of stays close to him or even comes back to him entirely like the boomerang, it can really shut him down.
Yeah, we just saw that there.
Yeah.
Yoshi's double jump armor. So even if it's like pretty strong moves, most of the time it'll just neutralize the knockback.
Yeah, Starmist is just needs to find something.
Good
he
F
needs
smash.
he needs to find a combo. He needs to find a little bit more damage. Like that. He needs the tail. He needs his dash attack.
Oh,
over and
double
over
jump
again.
armor again. Yeah. That's really kind of been the story of this game so far.
Yeah,
No,
but
not
down
there.
air.
Definitely gotta watch out for that down air. Very good for landing for Young Link.
Yeah, and honestly, we've kind of seen him abuse that down air just over and over.
Are we gonna see the up B? I think Starmist should have just let him do the up B because I don't think he made it back after that.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been very, very close with the hook shot. However,
well, he couldn't hook shot because after you use the up B, you're in special lock.
oh yeah, you're in special lock. But with that platform there, I'm not sure that would have finished it out. But it does
that
look
is
like
gonna be
Boss
Border
is
taking
going to take the
set.
game.
That is Boss winning 2-1 over Starmies.
And
I believe that was a qualifier, so I think we're getting close to top 8.
I think after qualifiers, we will be in top 8, if I remember right.
I just don't know how many qualifiers are left, though.
And at that point, we're swapping from a best of 3 format into a best of 5 format.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit longer matches, a little bit more storytelling, a little bit more game just in general, and it'll really show who the best players here are. And I'm pretty excited for it. I've seen a lot of good Smash Bros, and I feel like we might see some more tonight.
I agree. No, I'm for sure excited for top 8. Definitely, as it moves into a best of 5 format, a lot more competitive. You have a lot more room for adaptation, a lot more room to just like play around with games, see what's happening. Definitely very fun to spectate.
But before we go into the top 8, I do think we are going to cut for just a small break beforehand. Don't go away though, because the best of the best are about to compete, and you're not going to want to miss it.
Do we still have any sets before top 8 starts?
I think they're determining that right now.
I imagine there'd only be a few left if there were. I have no clue.
Yeah. So I think we're just going to go into a short break.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Matlock, underrated recruit, has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do If you couldn't fail, would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. It's finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great? Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
Let me show you what I got.
With the Dairy West Fueling Station, we really wanted to create a place that our players could come and be fueled and hydrated in a healthy way, fuel their minds, fuel their bodies so they can compete at the highest level. Dairy West has really allowed us to do that, and we're excited to see what this space turns into. This is only phase one. There's many iterations to come. It's truly unique in college esports, and we're excited to see how that continues to evolve. We're really thankful for Dairy West's support and look forward to continue working with them.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay, so this is game 3.
Yes, game 3, Supersonic and Majestic both tied up 1-1.
It's Kai,
Oh,
not Majestic.
okay.
Yes,
All right.
Supersonic and Kai.
All
I don't
right.
know, it's a thing that Smash players love to do. We put our, like, the names for our controls as different things than our actual tag, but
Oh!
aside from that, Kai
Hitting him
taking
with
an
the
early
wombo
lead.
combo. Just, that is what you want to see if you're Donkey Kong, an early lead. However, a little bit of a...
Yep, Olimar gets damaged so fast.
Yeah, Olimar is just able to rack up the hits as we've seen him do throughout the entire tournament,
Purple
already up to
Pikmin.
101%. However, Donkey Kong racks him up just as quick. One hit already results in 17%.
That purple Pikmin was surprisingly safe on shield. I don't know exactly what the frame data is on that.
Oh, he missed the grab. Supersonic's
Yeah, good
forward smash just a
It's
little bit too far.
Gonna be pretty even right now.
Yeah, good grab comes through. Kai unable to really get a grip onto this matchup. However, a good almost manages the spike, doesn't quite find it. Just doing enough damage to keep Supersonic on his toes and almost breaking shield.
Yep.
He just needs his DK punch.
Yeah.
That'll break shield for sure.
Yeah.
Big damage from this. Big damage.
Donkey
from
Kong
the
has a
spike.
lot of moves that can break shield, or at least make you come close to breaking a shield.
Yeah, Kai manages to get his DK punch all the way up, but really doing a good job at keeping Supersonic off the stage.
And oh, he's going for it. He wants it.
Oh
And
no!
that's your stock.
Oh yeah, that's an easy stock for Donkey Kong. That's what he's good at. He's really good in the grab game. He's really good at the spike, and you get grabbed by DK. There's no coming back. And you know what? Kai has a chance to do something really funny here. If he grabs Olimar,
Yeah.
it's GG because he can just run off the map.
That's true, but Supersonic is at a very low percent, so he could mash out of it.
True. But it would be very funny if it worked.
It would. Oh,
Unfortunately, the grab gets grabbed, but Kai manages to DI his way out of it. A little bit too heavy, but with the blue Pikmin, that's going to be enough to put him on screen.
Oh, he's swapping out some Pikmin. I think this is a good lineup for him.
It's a good lineup. That you got the yellow for the stun, you got a little bit of throw action with the blue, and you have obviously the staple with your purple, and that's going to lead to a percent. It's going to lead to high percentage for Kai. However, Supersonic unable to find it with a good spike, but Supersonic manages to come back. Has to sacrifice all of his Pikmin to do it, though.
I was like, that shouldn't be it, right?
That would have been
I
a
didn't know.
heartbreaker if that actually went through. But the DK doing a lot of damage he's just rolling around. Maybe he's the real Sonic man. He's he's just rolling around at the speed of sound.
Seeing some good movement. Back air at ledge, especially at this percent, it's gonna be so scary.
Oh no!
And
Oh, the back air! He lives.
How's he
Wait,
living?
how are you alive?
He's on a Boise State stream. He's got the plot armor.
I thought you died. I thought so
Wait,
too.
does he have a blue?
Oh, he does!
That's it.
And that's going to lead
And there's a
Supersonic to
pop-off.
go on through. Kai, unfortunately, gets knocked down. But what a final game. What a game
That
to
was
end
a
it
good
off
game.
on.
That was a really good game.
Kai, you should have just gone all the way down. Why didn't you do the
He
funny
tried
SD?
it. He tried it. It didn't work.
That's true. Supersonic was like, "Go, my Pikmin, be free
Yeah.
off the stage, so I could get back
It was
on."
the plot armor from being on a Boise State stream. He's
Something
on the
like
team.
that. Yeah. I think that means all of the Boise State players are currently in the top 8.
I think so. Isn't
Because
Starmus?
actually no, Starmie's got knocked out.
I think so.
Yeah, because he got what was he playing against?
Boss?
Yes, he was
Yes,
playing against
Boss.
Boss's Pikachu. So 4 out of the 5.
I thought he was playing against Pichu and Young Link.
Young
and
Link, yes,
that's
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Young Link was a hard one though,
Yeah.
because like Young Link is definitely a character of all
Yeah.
time.
I've got
Peak character design. I mean, let's make a character
Yeah.
that zones people out and you also can't get close to.
That's true. Yeah, Boss has killed me at some questionable percents off of arrows. Since arrows with Young Link, they're such a good combo tool.
Yeah, I mean, plus you can just arrows, boomerang, bomb, arrows,
It does
boomerang,
get-
bomb, arrows. Just
Yeah, at a certain point,
bullet hell.
at a certain point, is it predictable? Yes. Is there anything you can do about it? Not really.
I'm going to do this, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah, nothing. There might be a little bit of stuff, but it's just
Unless you play like Fox or something and just bounce it
Fox,
all
yeah.
back. Or really any of the Star Fox characters that know how to, that have the deflectors.
You get
Maybe Ness with the...
Ness only has his baseball bat to reflect.
Or,
During his,
I mean, he can eat the stuff, though. A little bit easier than Rosalina can.
oh, we're starting top 8 now. That's awesome. Who are we starting? Let's see who we're starting. Goki's
Goki's
versus
and Boss.
That's gonna be a good one.
Goki's versus Big Boss.
Yep.
Solid Snake versus Big
Yeah.
Boss.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Metal Gear games, so I wouldn't get that.
You should, because they just released the remake
I heard
of
about
Snake
that.
Eater, and it's really good. I would recommend
It is?
It's
Okay.
a good game. It's a stealth game, so if you're not into that, you probably won't like Metal Gear, but it's a good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we're
Boss
going to
and
be starting
Goki's.
it up.
I think I know for sure we're gonna see the snake from Goki's.
Oh yeah,
I'm
100%.
like I'd be surprised if he didn't go any other character, but I actually don't know what character we'd see from Boss, so I guess we're gonna have to find that
I mean,
out.
Boss has mostly played Pichu and Young Link, so I think we're going to see probably the Young Link come out.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of success with it so far.
Yeah.
And Goki's is probably not bringing out the Joker. He's been practicing a lot more on the Snake
Yeah.
as of late.
His snake is really good.
I mean, Snake just mash the A button with
I
grenades.
know.
I mean, I say that, but then you also have to think of, oh, these grenades explode after 3 seconds. I got to
Yeah.
time it out. I got to put my C4 in
And
places
I'm
I know
pretty
people
sure
are
that
gonna
grenade
roll.
is frame 1. Like when he pulls the grenade, it's frame 1. So that's also a bit difficult. And since the grenade's so fast, if you do like a B reverse, it'll like move him the other direction. So he has some really good movement too.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see Snakes play because there's a lot of weird tech that goes on with
Yeah.
them, especially with how they really get their stuff out. And I mean, he's got pretty much a projectile for everything. He's got his mortar, he's got his rocket launcher, he's got he's got
grenades.
2 different forms of his rocket launcher. The one that's a little bit slower and the one that's a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You got your grenades, you got your C4. You have an explosive for every occasion.
Yeah, the only reason I'd play Snake sometimes, and that's only when I want to do some silly stuff with C4s. Like if you do down throw,
Yes.
I don't know how optimal it is, but if you do down throw, where Snake sets his opponent on the ground, you can press down B and it attaches a C4 to your opponent.
Yes, all according to plan. I'm gonna
Yeah, so then you can just
plant
run away,
C4
detonate
on
the
you.
C4, and then it's
Run away.
yeah.
It's like that.
Or some other funny stuff. Or another funny thing I like to do: run away, shoot, use a side special to shoot a missile, so it goes into the blast. So he goes into the blast zone and then detonate the C4, so it looks.
Yeah.
So it just looks really funny.
There.
Yep.
Yes, Snake. That's where you want them,
Yeah.
right there.
Totally.
All right. I think
And
we're
I think
almost
they're-
ready to
Yeah.
get it. From
should
the
be
looks of
getting,
things, they're still picking characters. They're probably just putting in controls and that sort
Yeah.
of stuff on the actual console.
So
making
you've
sure
been on
they're good
stream
to
a
go.
lot longer than I have. What's been your favorite match to watch so far?
Oh, that is a hard one.
I know it's going to be a hard question.
Yeah. You know,
Oh,
it
you have
was
some time to answer that
Alright.
because we're right into the first match.
yeah, Supersonic versus this is
Gokis
Boss
versus-
versus Gokis.
Yep.
Although I do think I have an answer, and it was the Mata versus Gokis game. It was only 2 rounds, but it was a very, very close.
I didn't
2
really
rounds.
see. I didn't see that.
That was a good one, and we might end up seeing it again depending on how the bracket runs up. But Gokis doing the classic Snake thing of you thought you could outrange me?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to throw grenades at your
And
face.
he's gotten a really good amount of damage on Boss.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. Young Link can do a lot of damage, but can't really take it as well as he can dish it out.
Yes, like one of the big things I've heard from like the Peach matchup, you kind of have to accept that you're gonna lose neutral like more times than you're gonna win it. But like when you eventually get that opening, you want to like push it as far as you can, and he's gonna go for a missile to try and. Oh, Boss
Thought
goes
he was
high.
gonna
That's
go a
gonna
little
be
bit
an
lower,
easy up
but
tilt, but
Not
surprisingly,
going to find it.
yeah, surprisingly he's alive.
Yeah, big damage onto Boss. Goki's still finding a lot of value, not really getting hit a ton, which is what you want to see. Boss really struggling to find his opener here. Gokis manages to get right back on stage, waiting for the response from Link, and the C4 is going to launch him all the way up, but the grenade's going to end up blowing up in his face.
This is
Rocket
a very
launcher
intense
coming through
first
again.
stock, so I think that's a sign that we're gonna have a really, really good set.
Yeah, Boss tries to go low, Gokis goes high, manages to get right back
that's
on, but he
gonna
gets
be
laid down, and that's going to be stock from Boss. Gokis looking to keep the pressure rolling.
Yeah, and Boss has a lot of damage to make up if he wants to take this first stock. But Young Link, he has some arrows. He can do stuff with arrows, so that's always a factor. And
yeah.
he's looking for that right now, but it's hard.
So much damage on the grenades. If
Snake's
Boss isn't
just
careful.
so...
Yeah, I mean, it's one oppressive character versus another super oppressive character, and unfortunately for Young Link, Snake has just done a little bit better job at keeping that aggression up, and he doesn't see the C4, steps on a landmine, and off goes Boss.
Yeah, again, Snake, you absolutely, like, if anything, you have to remember where he puts the C4.
Well, yeah, then you also have to remember the arc of the grenades, the timing of his grenades, where his rockets are.
That's true.
I feel like Snake is the equivalent to a Simon Says in this game, like, of all the stuff you have to remember. Snake says, dodge the mortar.
Yeah.
Snake says,
And then
dodge
you
the
see what
grenade.
he's doing with his up smash? That's so hard to get off of ledge against. Like,
Manages to get off,
I've
though.
played and down tilt up air. That's gonna be it. The taunt, of course.
Man, Boss. He's got the confidence.
Yep.
That's what you want to see.
Just want to have a good time. I may or may not have done the same thing in my last set versus Gokis. But speaking of that last set, a big thing that made it hard for me was Snake's up smash at ledge. He can just get so much damage off of it. It's not fair.
Yeah, that is 100% fair. I mean,
And-
you got that awkward angle that sends just a little bit forward, then you can't really get around it.
Yeah.
And Boss really struggling to get really get close to Goki's. Goki's managed to go up to 70%, which is not what you want to see. Boss missed it, and he can't go anywhere. Goki's manages to take the stock and put himself up 1. 2 more to go. in
That's
this
so
best of 5.
unfortunate the up B went the other way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it would have killed, but it would have still, it still wouldn't have been as bad as how that turned out.
I think it would have been interesting to see because, I mean, if he didn't up B at all, would he have been able to get around it?
If he didn't,
I mean, well, just looking at it from that perspective, he used the up B. He wasn't going to find it. He was trying to get around Goki's, which makes sense. But by putting himself in that up B, he wasn't really able to do anything else. He got stuck in that free fall.
I think he was. It's important, like in this game, even if you don't get the kill, you want to get damage. In my opinion, you want to get damage, and then after that, you want to be in an advantageous position. But we can discuss that more after we have our second game.
Yeah, bringing out the Pichu. Seeing a little bit less success on the Pichu compared to the Young Link. However, against Goki's and Snake, it might be the better option, being a little bit more nimble, a little bit smaller, and a little bit quicker.
Yes, but a huge factor. Snake has some strong moves, and if he got that C4, that would have...
Oh, it just thought the grenade is going to be enough. He doesn't even
There's
need the
another
C4.
C4.
Oh.
Yes.
Goki's already has the C4 right back out. Looks for the Thunder to cancel out the edge guard. The C4 isn't going to do as much damage as you'd like to see. However, lots of damage nonetheless. Goki's still finding himself in an advantageous situation as Boss continues to struggle to really find his footing.
It's... Yeah, see that up smash I was talking about, where Snake shoots like that missile up? Yep, and then
and
up till...
another one.
At
At 98 as well. I mean, I know Pichu's light, but I wasn't expecting him to go down that early.
98, actually a lot of characters would have died at that. But still, that Pichu had no shot of making that. And Boss looking for a kill.
Spike gonna find it though.
And I'm pretty sure Goki's has a C4.
Oh, got the
and
spike.
He got a spike. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Goki's would have had to detonate. Oh, okay, I might have to go for that. I think I have a pretty good Terry cosplay.
Yeah, that is a pretty good one. I got a friend who plays Terry, and he's got a good one too. He just got a blonde wig for it as well. That just came in.
I don't know if I'm brave enough for that, but
oh,
that was
what
so
a
good.
spike! He just kicked Pichu in the head. I've heard of a head dent, but that's like a head canyon.
Oh no.
But that means Goki's is at match point.
That was clever. He saw that Boss was going to commit with something, and then he just used the forward air to punish it.
Yeah, that's what you want to see as Snake. You have the potential to deal a ton of damage. You use that potential to deal a ton of damage. I mean, and getting a spike as well, that's just the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The spike.
So, I don't know these players quite as well. Oh wait, we're running it back on Animal Crossing.
On Town and City, yep.
Yeah, and same matchup as well. Boss might have a little bit more confidence in the Pichu. I'm kind of interested. I would be interested to see why he chose Pichu again. He had a little bit more success just from the looks of things as Young Link, but
he's got the taunt.
Yeah, he's got the taunt. So he's remembering to taunt. It's one of Doc's keys to the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very important to winning.
I don't taunt that much anymore. Well, especially when I...
What?
Another C4.
Oh, Pichu. Oh, Boss cannot catch a break. He keeps stepping on the landmines.
The C4, it's... Even if, like, Goki's... would have been so funny if he went for another spike.
Oh,
no!
Is that I think that was a misinput. Uh-oh. Oh, I think that was an SD. I think Goki's...
That sucks.
Goki's ended up winning that one, so congratulations to Goki's as he continues to move forward, and I believe that Boss will move down to... Actually, no, that was losers. That was losers bracket.
Yeah,
so
seventh place is still a solid run.
Yeah, that was a good run out of Boss.
Yeah,
I am really impressed. I'm really surprised that he went for the Pichu pick again.
Yeah,
just being such a light character and getting hit super easily by Snake.
I'm interested in why he chose that, because I don't really know a lot about these, like Pichu and Young Link. Not as much as my other characters that I play, but I'm curious about how he thinks those matchups would be.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to be running the costume contest now.
Oh, costume contest.
Costume contest, all right.
We are going to be running the costume contest in the room. The sub on the left coming in.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
Interesting.
All right, I think that's time for me to go.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if there are any other matches, but hope there are.
Oh,
awesome.
there should be. There should be quite a few more because I think we're going all the way up to grand finals.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. But we got the costume contest first, and it looks like we got Ash Ketchum. We got a Pikachu. Not Pichu, not Boss's Pikachu or Pichu that we saw. We got Pikachu, the evolution. Personally, I'm more of an Alolan Raichu kind of guy. I like the surfing rat a lot more than I would like to admit. He's just very goofy. Plus, psychic type, underrated type in Pokemon. I mean, I could talk for hours about Pokemon. If there's one thing that I wish college esports would do, it's competitive VCG, the video game series. Of Pokemon, because it's like chess in a way with a bunch of different moves, a bunch of different Pokemon. You got you got all your type matchups, you have your moves, you have your stuff. I'm not sure if we're broadcasting the costume contest, but while that is going on, there aren't really any games to cover. So in the meantime, we're going to go to a short break, and we will meet up right as the next leg of Grand Finals continues.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Let me show you what I got.
With the Dairy West Fueling Station, we really wanted to create a place that our players could come and be fueled and hydrated in a healthy way, fuel their minds, fuel their bodies so they can compete at the highest level. Dairy West has really allowed us to do that, and we're excited to see what this space turns into. This is only phase one. There's many iterations to come. It's truly unique in college esports, and we're excited to see how that continues to evolve. We're really thankful for Dairy West's support and look forward to continue working with them.
Let me show you what I got. Hey, oh my.
Scott Matlock, underrated recruit, has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do if you couldn't fail? Would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. It's finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great. Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena Halloween Smash. We're here for the costume contest segment now. We're gonna have a lot of fun. This is gonna be the segment where we bring in all of our amazing players who have been working so hard to get their costumes ready to roll. They're gonna come and they're gonna tell us what they've got going on. We have a panel of judges here. We have Bryce and Kelly from Maryville, some special judges in from, oh, well, not across the pond, but across the states. And then our very own Veronica Roper as well is going to be joining us. We're excited to see what costumes we have in. I'm going to ask that we maybe bring in our first costume because let's just get this thing rolling. No reason to wait. There is some incredible costumes out here, by the way. I have seen some unbelievable costumes, and I am so excited for you all to see them. Our first one is going to be coming in here in just a second. For all of you at home, there is a $30 gift card to the Still. The sweeter things in life. A fantastic ice cream shop right in the same complex as us. Our judges are going to have their subjective votes here. There is no real rhyme or reason as to why they're voting the way they are. They're just going to vote. They're going to vote out of 10, and they're going to remember, you know, who they voted the highest for, and we're going to figure out who our winners are. So, if you want to come on up, our first costume, there you go. So, this is our camera. There you go. There's our first costume. So, I think we all know, but what was your costume inspired by?
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Your first costume is inspired by Pikachu. And what's your name?
Bluka.
Bluka. There you go. All right, judges. We're gonna have you put your score on your whiteboards. We got to go quick. We have a lot of people coming through. Okay. You all ready? All right. Flip your whiteboards. There we go. 6, 8, and a 9. Very nice. Good job. Thank you, Bluka. We appreciate it. Claps for Bluka. 23 for Bluka. Okay, our next costume.
Hey, come on.
Very nice, very nice. All right, what's your name?
My name's Dreamliner.
Dreamliner. And what's your costume?
Terry from the SNK Fighting Games.
Terry from the SNK Fighting Games. Okay, very nice. Judges. 7, 8. There you go. Very nice. 22. Very nice, Dreamliner. Good job. Our next costume. What do we got going on?
Junpei Iori from Persona 3 Reload.
Sorry, one more time.
Junpei Iori.
Junpei Iori from Persona 3 Reloaded. What's your name?
Steven.
Steven, that's pretty good costume. I'm a fan of this. There we go. All right, judges. 9, 6, 8. Okay, very nice. Some variance in scores once again. Thank you so much, Steven. We appreciate you. All right, next coming on in. Ooh, I think we all know what this one is. He's even got the walk going on. Oh, he's committed to the bit. Well, we don't even have to ask. You're Donkey Kong.
Drake and Forge. I'm Drake and Forge. Forge. That's my username. My username is Drake and Forge, and obviously I'm Donkey Kong.
Drake and Forge, and you are Donkey Kong. All right, and we appreciate you being committed to the bit. Let's see if that helps your chances with our judges. 10, 9, 8.5. That's our highest score so far. Thank you, Drake and Forge. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. What do we got next? Uh-oh. The big bad man in the Mushroom Kingdom himself. Melfor. My man Melfor. You went all out for the Bowser, huh?
Yeah, all out.
Very nice. Now I have to ask you, have you been playing Bowser all night?
Yes.
Like you said you're... My man. Judges, what do we got? 8, 9, 10. Whoa. I think that's our highest score of the night so far. 27. Very nice. All right.
Yo.
Next costume. Come on in.
Oh, Dr. House.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Kenton.
Kenton. And you came as?
Dr. House.
Dr. House.